How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. A shadow person is a type of supernatural entity that's said to lurk at the edge of our visual field. When someone claims to have seen one, it's usually little more than a fleeting glimpse. This video, which was posted to Facebook by Sarah Nichols, might just show one such sighting caught on camera. The footage we see is actually a secondary recording of the video that Nichols' son captured while walking around their house. Take a look and see if you can spot anything strange.
This is a video of the video that he took.
At first glance, the clip seems quite normal. However, at the end of the video, just as the child seems to be putting the phone down, there appears to be a dark, shadowy figure in the left-hand corner of the screen. The poster has no idea who the figure could be. She claims that the only other people in the house at the time this was taken was herself and her husband. The poster goes on to say that there's been tons of activity in this particular area of the home, recounting the time she came home and put her shoes on the boot rack by the door. She then went to use the bathroom, and then when she came out, one of her shoes was in the kitchen sink. On another occasion, she claims her son was playing with one of his toy cars on top of a tray table, when suddenly it flew across the room violently. Could it be possible that the boys inadvertently captured proof of the paranormal force that's said to be haunting their house? Watch the clip again and judge for yourself.
This is a video of the video that he took.
Hey peeps, just a quick interlude to let you know today's episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Now it's awesome sponsors like these that help us to keep making the content that you know and love. Raid Shadow Legends is a fun turn-based action fantasy game for mobile and PC, and it's completely free to play. Just scan that QR code right there in the corner or use my special link in the description box down below. Now Raid has nearly 700 champions to choose and customize, and the roster just got even bigger with a whole new faction, the Sylvan Watchers. You've got forest elves, spooky tree spirits, and even some awesome living rock monsters. So there's never been a better time to jump into Raid. Download the game for free using my link in the description box below, or just scan that QR code right there. To all new players, Raid's prepared something special for you. It's time to vote on your favourite starter champion. Just download Raid Shadow Legends from the links below, copy your in-game player ID, then go to championselect.plarium.com. Enter your player ID and vote for your chosen champion. This vote runs from Jan 16th to February 10th, with all eligible entrants getting the chance to win some awesome in-game and real-life prizes, including epic and legendary champions, in-game items, and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Once the vote ends on Feb 10th, one champion will be crowned the winner, and the prize winners will be selected via a draw. But there's more. New players use my link or scan that QR code right there and get a free starter pack with this cool in-game loot. So what are you waiting for? Download the game and get started now. This next creepy photo was posted to Facebook by Alice Thomas. It shows her fiancé with his friends as they pose for a picture at a restaurant. However, if you take a close look at the image, there actually appears to be one extra guest that's unaccounted for. See if you can spot them. In between the two men wearing caps, there's an extra face. The figure looks pale and ghost-like, lacking the depth of colour and detail that's present in the other boy's face. Furthermore, it seems that there'd be no way for an actual person to squeeze into the booth in that position. Some commenters think it might simply be a trick of the light as it reflects off the seat's padding. Another person suggested it might actually be a piece of clothing. Whatever the reason, there's no denying the fact that it really does resemble a face. One viewer even went as far as to say it looked like a soldier wearing a World War II helmet. So what do you think's going on in this photo? Does it show the ghostly face of some sort of supernatural entity, or is it just an example of pareidolia? Let me know your opinions on this one down below. This next video, posted to Facebook by Brandon Nabil, seems to show a real mystery. Take a look.
So this is pretty interesting. I see a bright object here. It looks kind of like the moon. But then that's what this looks like too.
The cameraman focuses towards a bright light in the sky. At first, it seems to just be the moon, but then the camera pans to the left, revealing a second light. It then becomes difficult to determine if either of these lights are even the moon at all. Some viewers think that one side might show a lingering sunset. Others question whether or not it could actually be a UFO. So which of these lights do you suspect is the moon? And what do you think the other light is? Let me know your theories on this down below. The catacombs that wind their way below the streets of Paris, France, have a long and macabre history. In 1774, the city's cemeteries were terribly overcrowded, and so a plan was formulated to help eliminate the problem. Using the site of the former Tomb Issoire quarries, which at the time were located just outside of the city, construction of these mega ossuaries began. From 1786, nightly processions of covered wagons transferred remains from many of Paris's cemeteries to these underground tunnels. Estimated to house the remains of more than 6 million people, the catacombs were largely forgotten about until the early 19th century, when they became a fashionable place to stage concerts and other private events. This still image was posted to the Facebook page Ghosts of London. It was supposedly recovered from a camera found deep within the catacombs in the early 1990s. The photo shows an underground passageway aglow with lights. At the end is an indistinct figure that looks like a cross between a man and a beast. In fact, the figure has even been described as resembling the jackal-headed Egyptian deity Anubis. This image is made even more horrifying when you realise it may have been the last ever recorded by someone who disappeared in these maze-like tunnels. It's said when the camera was recovered, it actually had a small video on it. Those who viewed it soon realised that the person seemed to be lost and confused. The clip then said to have ended abruptly as the camera dropped to the ground. However, apparently it captured one last image, this one here. So does this photo really show some sort of mysterious creature roaming the dark passageways of Paris's catacombs? So let me know what you think about this creepy figure, and also let us know if you've ever visited the Paris catacombs in person. At first glance, this video posted to Facebook by Bridget Dion seems to be relatively innocuous, just the inside of a living room. However, a few seconds into the recording, you can see a black shape move quickly across the screen. While initially too fast to see any detail, if you slow the footage down, it looks somewhat human-like. The original poster later commented on the clip saying, "I literally tried debunking that friggin' shape in every way, and the only answer that seems to make sense is that it's a ghost." While this Facebook user might very well have captured something paranormal on camera, this brief video alone is certainly not enough evidence to prove that she has. So for now at least, this shadowy shape will have to remain a mystery. The following picture seems to show a selfie gone wrong. Posted to Facebook by Samara Ertiz, this image shows two young girls posing for the camera. However, if you look closely at the space between their heads, there appears to be a dark, shadowy figure. We see the outline of the figure's head and a hand as it seems to be waving towards the camera. The two people seen in the photo are the poster's friend's daughter and granddaughter, and after realizing what they had captured on camera, both supposedly ran from the room, screaming. Eerily, it was the same room in which the poster's friend's father had passed away. It seems that this wasn't the only sighting of the shadowy figure either. Shortly after this photo was posted to Facebook, the girls allegedly awoke to a similar figure standing by their bed. Now too afraid to go into the room, the family has decided to get a friend to install a security camera. So if there really is a shadow person lurking in their house, then hopefully the camera is able to catch some video evidence. We'll keep you updated if and when we hear more about this story. Before we take a look at a creepy old black and white photograph, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Old photos can be nostalgic, however in some cases they can be downright creepy. This photo, which was posted to Reddit by N4T4L13, might be both. In the description, the poster explains that they found this picture in their late nan's shoebox. They suspect it might have been a relative of their nan's from Denmark or a relative of her husband from Yugoslavia. To the left of the main subject is a second figure that appears to be tilted sideways. While this could simply be a result of double exposure, it definitely gives off a creepy vibe. What's more, there's writing on the back of the photo that the original poster can't translate. So does this old photograph have a ghostly story to tell? If anyone can translate what it says, we'd love to hear about it.
Now, if you want more mysterious video clips like the ones you've just watched, then check out these links right there. Also a reminder, we've got an awesome range of hoodies and tees. If you want to check it all out, hit up that merch shelf just below the player there. Otherwise, there's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.